to nourish my soul, to get those things into my life that is really meaningful to me, to be an independent woman, to do things myself, to look at my life and say, yes, I am fulfilled. So I had to focus on my inner side. I had to focus on my inner being. I have to focus on myself, to the things that is so special to me. So I had to do that. So today I am telling everyone right now that you should please focus on your inner self and try to tell yourself the truth. There's a light moment in everybody's life. The light moment, and this might just be the light moment that you're waiting for. Because 7 years ago, 9 months, 7 years and 9 months ago, I told myself the truth. I told myself, I look at my inner side and I said, this is not the life I'm supposed to be living. This is not. After 22 years in business and working in secular world and business, I had to really sit down and look at that. So 7 years, 9 months ago, I told myself the truth. And I'm thanking God today that I focused on my inner being to take that decision today. So like I told you before, I have the experience. So 7 years and 9 months experience in this business that I'm going to be telling you today in FFP. In between that business, what I couldn't achieve in my 22 years, in the secular world and in the business world, to God be the glory. God ordered me to this business. So this presentation you're going to see today, that's why I told you that you might not be able to sleep this night. Because if you really look at your inner being and tell yourself the truth, you will know that yes, it's a time to take action and focus on what really matters. So 7 years and 9 months experience in FFP. To God be the glory. I'm a Sapphire manager in Forever, Millionaires Club Achiever, Africa Rally Qualifier, Ego Manager Qualifier. This might not mean anything to you right now, but when I'm going through my slide, you will see that yes, in 7 years, by God's grace, I've been able to do what I couldn't do in 22 years in secular world. So I don't know what you're doing right now. I don't know what you're doing. But if it's not fulfilling, if you've not achieved, I want you to just please listen. The only thing I want to tell everyone that is here, if you're a guest, is have an open mind. Because if you have a closed mind, it's going to close up. You are not going to really get anything out of my presentation today. You really have to have an open mind. Whether you've seen this business before, whether you have not seen, I just want to oblige everyone, listen to my story. And at the end of the presentation, you can make an informed decision whether you're really telling yourself the truth or you focus on your inner self and then begin to live a life that you can be, you cannot be transforming lives even around the world. So Ego Manager and Ego Qualifier, Forever Global Rally Qualifier, 17 all expenses paid trip that the company has taken me into is 7.5, 9 months. I normally tell my friends or people who care to listen to me that 16 years in the banking industry and as an estate surveyor, where I went to that time was Ekpe, or like going to around Lagos, going to do valuations and all that, so those are the only places they took me to. But 7 years in this business, I've been to 17 countries around the world, all expense paid. 4 times Forever to Drive level 1, 2, 3, 6 times profit chairman bonus qualifier. So what I'm telling you that I actually have the authority, I would say, to the glory of God, to tell you this business, to tell you that yes, you can succeed in this business and you can actually make the life that you want to. But before I tell you that, I want to just tell you about life a little bit. I want to just focus, because we're talking about focusing today, focusing on your inner self, focusing on your mind, focusing on that light bulb moment, focusing on what you're doing right now and telling yourself the truth. So on my screen, you see that you see what you see a plate full of food, and then what does that plate mean? We're talking about primary food and secondary food. Thank God that this business has given me a lot of information. Why doing this business? It opens up your mind. It takes you to a new level. Apart from the money you make, you begin to get knowledge. You begin to get things I couldn't get even in the secular world. I get it today. And to God be the glory, I am actually studying as a head coach right now because of the information this business has given me. And it's been blowing my mind what I've been, looking at, what I've been seeing even in this course this 1 year course that I'm doing. So what is it? And I thank God that I took it, because I'm now realizing that yes, God ordered me to the right place, even at the right time. And for you that is listening to me right now, I want to tell you that is that right place and the right time that God has ordered. So I'm talking about primary foods. What are primary food? Primary food and secondary food. We have two types of food. Things that nourishes you. When you eat, you are nourished. When you eat a good food and a good meal, you're nourished. So what are those things? A lot of people, before I started this course, I always thought that the food you eat is normally like is the primary food. But going through this course, I'm meant to understand that the primary food are the things are not even food. They are like, they describe it as food off your plate. They are not the food that's in your plate. This food that is in your plate are secondary food. But what are primary food? Primary food are those things that nourishes your body. Those things that fulfill you. Those things that you focus on. Things like career, things like relationship, things like exercise, physical activities. You can see it on my screen. You have a plate there. Career, finances, spiritual connection, love and relationship, financial activity. Those are the things that really makes us what we are. The secondary food are just the food on the plate. So we have the food off the plate and food in the plate. So why am I telling you this? So that by the time I get to the business, you will see that the business I'm telling you today is a business that has this the two type of food I'm going to explain here today. So that means you have a complete life. You have a fulfilled life. Like some people yet you're eating, you're good, but you don't have a good career. You look at your bank account every morning and you'll say, God, where am I going? And you agree with me that sometimes when you don't put these things together, it affects your mind. It affects your system. I love what I saw one of our group chats one day, and somebody said they have what is the description for ulcer? They prescribed the supplement, and the next thing the person said, he said, go and look for money, go and fetch money. It was like, go and look for a career that will give you a financial benefit, that also will go. So that's what we are talking about. So if you look at your spiritual life, if you look at your love, relationship, everything all together, you're working in your office, you don't have a good relationship, you are fighting with your boss, you're coming to your office, you're not fulfilled, you don't do your physical activities, so that if the food off your plate is not balanced, your life will never be balanced. So that takes me to the night. It's just the circle of life. You can see what life is. So we are talking about focusing on our inner mind, focusing on the things that nourishes our body, on that balanced food that we need to take. One is joy, social life, creativity, finance, career, education, health, physical activities. These are all the things that you have that really make your life fulfilled. So we are going to combine it. I'm going to kind of, match it with my business today, the business I'm going to offer to you. So you can see that in the circle of life, you need to balance it. But if you don't balance it, you have issues in your life. That's when you have stress. That's when things are not really complete. So you see that if there's anything I want every one of us to do, even when you are listening to me right now, you can view or even later, get the circle of life, and in your own way, try to mark it, like connect the dots together. And if you see that the dots are not connecting, and if you see that the wheel is not straight, that means that you don't have a balanced life. So you have to discover which areas of primary food you are missing and how to infuse joy and satisfaction into your life. So if any one of these things is missing, if you are not enjoying your life, if your finances is not good, if your relationship is not good, if your career is not good, there is something missing in your life, and then you don't have a balanced life. And that brings me to the business I'm going to offer to you today. Why do we do this business? Why are we in this business? Or why did I come to this business? So you can see that the will, this is our own will. This is why we do what we do. This is why I've been here 7 years and 9 months. So you can see, if you view that what I showed you before, the circle of life, you will see that everything in that circle of life is here. If you talk of having a financial independence that makes you free, is here. You are debt-free, legacy, financial freedom, stress-free, pension. So all those benefits that is off your plate that make your life complete is what this business actually offers you. So it's an amazing business. So these are the things that makes you who you are. So that's why I say focus on it today. If you look at your circle of life and you see that those dots are not connecting well, and thank God you are here today, because that's why we want to help you connect those dots so that you can have a fulfilled life, so that you can begin to take in the primary food and the secondary food, and you begin to nourish yourself well, and you begin to live a healthy life. So these are the things we're talking. Lifestyle, that's the circle of life. Lifestyle, what are you, baby? This is what do you have an extra income? And this is what this business will offer you. You and many others, to have an extra income, to have more free time, have your own business, secure a good pension, enjoy financial freedom, meet new people. You see where the relationship comes in again? Relationship. In this business, a lot of people don't have good relationship. But in this business, you get to meet people that become your even friends that you never know from anywhere. Strangers, they now become your friends. They now become your sisters. I celebrated my birthday yesterday. It was awesome what members of this team, members of my team, members of this business actually did to my life. I'm still overwhelmed with the greatness. So those are the relationships. If you don't have a good relationship, if you're working in an establishment, you and your boss, you are not seeing eye to eye, or the people there are trying to cut off your head because one is trying to, try to get a promotion that you're looking for. You are going to the office every morning, you are stressed up, you're there, and then you begin to feel sick, not knowing that the food off your plate is not balanced. And this is all we enjoy in this business. We enjoy time freedom, we enjoy money freedom, we enjoy health freedom. You can see that all these things are what is on your plate. So I'm going to ask you a question today. What is on your plate? What is your secondary food? Is your secondary food and your primary food balanced? Those things that, food you eat, the food off your plate and the food on your plate, are they balanced? Because the food, the primary food has to be balanced for the secondary food to actually work well. So you can even see in the word of God, he said, tell John 1, he said, time freedom, money freedom, health freedom. If you go and read that Bible verse, that is what God wished for every one of us. That is also, if you're doing what you're doing today, you don't have time freedom, because a lot of people have the money, but they don't have time. They don't have time. Some people have the money, they don't have the time. Some people have the time, they don't have the money. You have the time to do everything you want to do, but you're stuck. You cannot even feed yourself, or you cannot even take decision you want to take. Health freedom. What can you do with time and money when you don't have health? Because there's a saying that goes that health is wealth. So these are the things that you have on the plate of this wonderful business I'm bringing to you today. And this is our business. We are the aloe vera company. Our plate is a plate that has the secondary and the primary food combined together. You'll be able to achieve that which you really want in your life and get nourished both soul and spirit. So I introduced to you the aloe vera company. I'm telling you the story of the company, the Forever story. Forever Living Product International. We are vertically integrated and debt-free. You can imagine, you cannot give what you don't have. You're working for a company that is debt-free. What is that going to tell you? That you are going to be debt-free, because this company is debt-free. They don't own anybody. They are so rich, multi-trillion-dollar company, experience with long-standing management team. You can see the relationship here, because what happens to the head will actually flows down to the body. So these are, experienced, they have good relationship. They love each other. They care for each other. They've been there for years, 42 years. Can you ever see any business that you have that people have been together for 42 years? It is impossible, but this is what we have. So operating in over 160 countries, over 40 years, 42 years of interrupted growth. They have never been interrupted. They are going from strength to strength, even when things are going down. Even in this pandemic, what we're doing, the company is growing stronger and stronger when companies are closing up. Doing business in health and wellness sector, a multi-trillion-dollar global company, world-leading brand, and no shop, nothing, no warehouse, no employees. You are in that place of mind that yes, you're working. What you mean freedom? You don't bother about anything. I remember when I was working, I have my shop. I will bother about the shop. I'll bother about what is coming in from anywhere so that I can sell. I will travel the world, bring all the things in, and then you begin to see that you bring all the things in, people don't buy, you're frustrated, and at the end of the month, you need to pay your employees. But this business is not like that. And you get a free license. In order, if you're going to get a franchise from anywhere today, nobody gives you a free license. But this company, you are coming in, is free. You don't pay anything to come in, and they give you a free license to trade in that 160 countries where they are. So I am going to ask, this is it. You can see the plates. That is why, if you remember how I started with the circle of life. I started with the plates. That's the primary food and the secondary food. So this is the plate of forever. This is our plate. This is what you get when you get to this business. So you begin to eat that cherishes you, that nourishes you. So what is this forever offering us? He's offering you financial freedom. He's offering us travel. Let me use myself. It has offered me financial freedom. If you look at how I explained it from the beginning when I told you about my story, financial freedom, travel, better life. When you travel to destination that you don't have to pay your money, you are happy. You have a new car. You have lifestyle. You saw what I mean by lifestyle. I've showed you before in my previous video what it is to have a good lifestyle. You have, pension, self-development. This is what I told you about my self-development, how now I'm training as a certified health coach. So all those things, I'm an surveyor by profession, but this business gives you a broader life of yourself, and you begin to see yourself to do things apart from the money you earn. You begin to see yourself develop in every area of your life. So you can see the plates. And look at the plate here. Look at the forever plate, and look at the circle of life. Look at what we're supposed to be doing as human beings. You can see that if you compare these two plates together, they are just similar. This business is amazing. So what is this telling you? If you come into this business and do this business, you have a balanced life. You begin to eat. The food off your plate is balanced. The food on your plate is balanced. So your primary food and your secondary food is balanced because they give you everything. So you compare this, and you can see, focus on it. I just want everyone that is there today, look at your life, look at your primary life, look at your career, look at your finances, look at your spiritual connection, your love. Do people love you? Are you celebrated? Where you are, do they celebrate you? In this company, they celebrate you. Whatever you achieve, even the first time you come into the team, you are being celebrated. The company worldwide will celebrate you. The company in Nigeria will celebrate you. Your team members will celebrate you. Your upline will celebrate you. Your business partners, they don't put you down. So you can compare the plate I have on my screen and see that, yes, today is that day that the Lord has made to give you that balanced diet, to give you that balanced diet that will nourish your soul and nourish your spirit and nourish your body. So you begin to live a fulfilled and significant life. So let's go in. You can see time freedom, passion, pension, good pension. You retired, you don't retire to start earning 30,000. I don't know, you retire, and then you can even will the business to your children. So it's amazing. You become your own boss. You are not bothered about things that stress people anymore. You are not bothered about how to pay your children's school fees. You meet people. You can see the food is coming together again. You meet people. You have good relationship. You have people who genuinely care about you, not to bring you down. You work from home, financial freedom, you are happy, you don't pay any bills, you are helping people. There's nothing like helping people, because the word of God says he will bless you and you shall be a blessing. But a lot of us, we are in businesses, we are in office where we are blessed. Some of us are not even blessed. Some people don't even like, God, what am I doing here? Or some are blessed, but they are never a blessing. I worked in Savannah Bank for so many years. I wasn't a blessing to anybody. I'm sure that the people I work with in that bank today, they cannot even remember my name, except maybe my very good friends. But in this business in 7-9 years, God has used me to touch a lot of life, and God has used people to touch my life and change my life. So we remember each other. So that relationship is very important. It's very key, because your relationship means a lot to your life and to give you the fulfilled life and peace of mind. By the time you have the why, by the time you have everything, you now have peace of mind. You're nourished inside and outside, even yourself. So you can see why forever is a part-time business. Part-time, you can do it full-time. when I came into Forever 7 years and 9 months ago, it was part-time for me. It was part-time. And I working in that, my own that children entertainment world. By the time I was 5 years in the business, Forever was paying for my business. You won't believe it. That was the business I started with millions of naira, but I wasn't making it. I wasn't making any money. I was still in that place that, I had to one day focus on myself. That's why I'm telling you guys today, tell yourself the truth. I had to tell myself the truth, because some of us were in that big office, we're in that place, we are like, we come out, we look really nice, but inside of us, we don't have what we need. We are not happy. So I had to tell myself the truth. Enough of going around in big cars. When somebody calls you 10,000 naira, you cannot give. So I had to tell myself the truth. So I started it part-time. But by part-time, running this business part-time in Lekki Phase 1, own a very big shop that I spent my husband, not even me, I didn't have the money, used millions of naira to open for me. I was still struggling financially. I was so struggling. And every time I still go back to him to pay the rent of that business. But when I started Forever 2012, in 5 years into my Forever business, even before then, my Forever business was paying every bill in that shop. So I was doing it part-time. I was so busy. I had 4 children in 4 different schools, and I was so busy, but I had to tell myself the truth. I had to look at my life and say, God, you are not going to end like this. And I took up the business. So full-time, part-time in 5 years. And when I saw that the money I was getting from my Forever business, I was using it to pay the landlord. Nothing was coming out from the business I was doing. Business I spent so much money to start, millions of naira. I had to tell myself and say, you know what, start the business full-time. And I thank God that I started. So 5 years gone, 5 years, I started full-time and I started doing it. You can come in the way you are. You don't have to start it, full-time. 2 hours a day will be enough to build a business that will give you peace of mind and nourish your soul. So that's what leaders in aloe vera gel, I will just go, what does Forever does differently? Why are we different? Why are we different from other companies? What is that is in our product? The world's largest grower and manufacturer of aloe vera based products, hand harvested, it's just look at my screen. We stabilize the aloe. What does that tell you? Our aloe, I don't know whether you're seeing my screen because I'm not seeing. I want to show you, my screen. This is our aloe here. This is our aloe. This aloe is stabilized. You have this. This is what I have. I'm in Canada. That's why I have this one. In Nigeria, you have the other one. So this product is stabilized. Forever is the only company that have the right to stabilize aloe. That means what is inside this aloe is actually, what you plant. When you get an aloe leaf and open it, is what is inside. So they do it in the way that it is from plant to use. So you can see how my 2 types of food is coming back together again. You can just see how the 2 types of food I mentioned from the beginning is coming. You're eating something that will nourish your soul, something that will nourish your spirit. That is what. So we put everything to actually get our products together. Quality products are natural, naturally derived, scientifically advanced, scientifically adversary, but we don't outsource. A lot of companies that you have there, I know a lot of network marketing companies that in Nigeria, they sell outsource. If you go and look at them, they outsource. They are not the ones that make their product. They outsource their products. They outsource it. They don't make those products. They don't even know where those products come from. You see them flashing that product. Forever is not like that. Every product that comes out of Forever, the Forever knows what goes into that product. It is from plants to you. So we don't outsource anything. So this is it. Why Forever? This gel is our flagship product. Every of our products, every product you have in Forever contains this gel. So why Forever Aloe Gel? World largest grower and manufacturer of aloe and based property. Like I said, this is the last cream I showed. I will go to the next one. So our products are, manufactured securely for you to actually nourish your body. Why aloe? Aloe has tremendous benefit for your health inside and out. Inside, aloe supports digestive health, promotes a healthy immune system, promote nutrient absorption, and boost natural energy levels. You can see why the business is doing well at this time, because we are in the preventive business. We are not curative. We prevent. So right now, everybody is looking inside. People are focused on their body, and you can see that is why companies are going down, but we are doing extremely well. even at this time, because people are beginning to realize that it is better to prevent than to cure. And we know what is happening in the world. People who suffer this thing the most, the pandemic the most, are people who have very bad immune system or had underlying health issues, and then they are affected. So outside of you, aloe will moisturize and conditions and soothes the skin. So these are all the benefits. So you can see that we have a balanced diet for you. These are top 10. You can Google it and see the top 10 reasons to drink aloe vera gel. I don't have time to go into it. So it's affect your skin, assist in healthy digestion, build your immune system, increase the activity of, it's so amazing. And that is also, you can see why our products are moving at this time. See what an aloe can do for you. He said, death begins with a dirty column. Aloe vera gel, you see the nutrient, you see 200 nutritional compound, 20 minerals, 18 amino acids, 12 vitamins. This is amazing. So this is what we have. And that is why the company begins to grow from strength to strength every time, any year, anytime. So the right marketplace. And these are all our products. We don't only do aloe, but it's just the fact that all our products contain aloe. So we have vitamins and supplements. We have skincare. We have sport nutrition, we have men's grooming, and then we have weight management. So we have products that cut across, and that is why because all our products, anybody you know who uses one of those products I just mentioned to you. I'm sure you will know people who take supplements. I'm sure even you and your household, you use skincare. This morning, you woke up this morning, what did you do? You brush your teeth, you took your bath, and you put on your cream, and you put on. But did you look at the back, the label of that thing that you're putting on, and see what is in it, and see the amount of chemicals that you have that you're putting into your skin? So you can see any product of Forever Living that you put into your skin, you're nourishing yourself, you're nourishing your body, and then you're living a healthy life. So these are all our products, and this is the global market for you. So that is why, if you're thinking, why is Forever growing so much? This is why we're growing. This is why we're still here. This is why other companies are going down and we are going up. So this is it. This is our products. Products for every lifestyle. Our products are for every lifestyle. So whoever you are, whatever you have, there is no way you won't get a product that you can use. You can see on my screen, all of us that is listening today, you have one of these products. If you don't have a Forever Living product, you have another product that you're using. But we use the right one, and when you start to use the product, you start to get the benefits of the product. So we have products for everybody. We have products for children, anybody, adults, men and women. So, and then our product make you look better and feel better. So it's not just any product that you use. You go spend your money, and then you look at the back of the label, you see different kind of thing. Like I said, you don't feel good, you don't feel better. But our products help you to feel good and look better. Forever is for everyone. The options are endless. You look and feel good, you share the products, and it changes your life. So you can see we have a balanced plate for you right now. Those products that you have, if you have a similar product in your bathroom or anywhere in your home, you cannot share them because you can't begin to share those products, and you cannot change your life. A lot of us have those products. I was using other products before, but it didn't change my life. I was spending my money every day, every week to go to shops, to buy cream, to buy soap, to buy things for my household, but it didn't do anything to my pocket, but they were all taking my money. But this product I'm showing you today, you will not only look good and feel good, you will share it to others because you want others to look good. You will share the value, you will share everything you have, and then you start to change your life. So let me see. So if you want to get started, getting started with your Forever business, I just want to introduce Forever Global Business, trade in 160 countries, business proving. What do they give you? You get those products in a combo pack, in a pack like this, which will cost you 162,000. And somebody will say, oh, let me tell you, when I started my business as an estate of in entertainment world, did I tell you before that I used millions? I used millions. But today, I can't see one thing that I save in that business. But the business I started with just less than, I started with 160,000. It was about 150,000 when I came in. It's giving me life. It's giving me joy. It's giving me fulfillment. It has announced me to the world. You know, I cannot see any business you can start with this amount anywhere in the world. And you are starting this business, you come in, you get the variety of products that you will use in your home, and then you will love it, you share it, and then you begin to change your life. And then you own your own website, you have personal business coach and mentor. You have people that will tell you, go ahead, go, you can do it. They start clapping for you. They start sharing you up. They are not bringing you down. And you have access to online and printed materials. Online in the sense, you can work from home. You don't have, like I said before, you don't have to get a shop. There is no way you can start a business that will change your life with 162,000. There is no way. You have even to get your products to that shop, even to even rent a shop, you know what it is. So these are all the things you get, and you get the variety of products you want. And any money you put into this business, you get product work. So our business is not, we are direct business, and then you buy directly from the company. You're not going to buy from anybody. You're going to buy directly from the company. Now you get all the products, and once you start using it and enjoying it, you now decide what to do next. So we have supportive community, just like we're doing today. If you become part of us, you can invite people just like you were invited, so that you can see this business, and then they begin to enjoy our product. Either they are looking good and feeling good, or either they are sharing the product, or either they are changing lives and changing the lives of others. We are a global opportunity. You can see on my screen, see our beautiful Nigerian building there. What is this telling you? License to trade in 160 countries. It's an amazing. I have never seen that you walk into a place to buy your daily product every month, your monthly product, to buy your toothpaste, to buy, just imagine there's a grocery shop or there's a supermarket near your house, and you just go there every month to buy your everything. You spend 200,000. A lot of people spend more than that. You spend 50,000, you spend 20,000, you spend whatever amount, and when you are leaving the shop, the owner will say, thank you for shopping. I am giving you a franchise to trade in 160 countries. It never happened. But we do shopping every day. But it is never, but that's what happened in this business. If you go shop in Forever Business, if you go in Forever Shop, you shop everything in your household. When you're living, you shop and buy that combo pack, the business will tell you, the company will tell you, oh, thank you for shopping. We have given you a franchise to shop in 160 countries. I'm in Canada today. I'm shopping in Canada with that ID number, with that profile that was created for me in Nigeria. I can shop anywhere, right to my home. I don't have to go and start looking for a shop to buy my things, or going to tell them, oh, I'm there. No way. I don't need to go and meet anybody. So that's how it is. I want you to picture yourself. When you go to buy your things every month, when you go to a shop to buy your things every month, you give them money. When you get out, when you're going out, all they tell you, thank you, come back later. They can never give you anything, not to talk of giving you the power and the privilege to buy these products in 160 countries. And when you're ready, you love the products, you want to share the products, you can even make money from 160 countries. So look at that. As you go buy your things every day, as you go buy your things from your grocery, your cream, your toothpaste, begin to remember my voice and say, I'm going to buy this thing. Is this shop going to give me? And that's exactly what we do. We don't do more than that. So what do? We use the product. You become your own best customers. You love it. You feel good. It is your decision. If you really want to stop here, nobody's going to force you to go further. You're looking good. You're feeling good. Forever, nobody forces you to do anything. They give you whatever. The person who wants to build a team, once you are coming and you buy your combo pack and you buy your product, what's that amount? Or even if you decide whoever call you, whatever product, they give you that license to trade. But for you to trade in 160 countries, you buy the combo pack. You decide and say, okay, I'm not going to do this business. I'm not going to do it. Nobody forces you to do anything. The same privilege you have with the person who is building the business, or with the person who is using product that have bought the same combo pack, is the same privilege, everybody. So you begin to use it. And then I'm just going to take this one by one. You can see, share the products, talk to people about the benefits of your experience, and then you begin to develop customers. And what you do when you want to now share the product, if you want to change lives, if you want to change people's life, this is what is about changing other people's life. you now begin to build it, and build a team. You talk to people about the opportunity. You find people that you love, that you know that, yes, they can benefit from this opportunity. Once you're benefiting from it, they come in, and then you begin to change their lives. So let's take it one by one. How do we do this? How to get started? You be your own best customer. You use the product. You're looking good. You can't give what you don't have. And that is why you buy that combo pack. The combo pack is not for you to use everything. I'll come to that and explain it. And that is one reason why a lot of people fail in this business. I'll get there. You share the products. You develop. You're going to the shop. You can see me there. You can see the lady there. She's entering into a shop to shop, but she's a wise woman. She's a wise woman. She's a focused woman. She's a woman who knows the time and season. The word of God says the sons of Issachar know the time and the season. Know that, yes, this time is when you should build a health and a wellness business, where you should dive into a health and wellness company. She's going into a shop. She loves her children. She's not going to any shop to just buy anything because I'm buying, or she's not buying brand name because my friends are buying. She's going to the forever shop that have what is right for her and her family. And she goes in, bringing things like this, and then she begins to brush her teeth. You can see all my products. I have all my product here. You can see all of them here. You're bringing in stuff like this. You come into the house. Your children are looking healthy. Your household is looking healthy. There is no pandemic that will scare you, because you know that all your immune system are in the right place, and you have your secondary food good, your relationship, everything is fine. You know that, yes, this is who you shop these products, you come in, and then you buy it, you begin to use it. And once you're using it, immediately you buy that pack that I've told you earlier. When you join Forever, you receive a 35% discount. That's amazing. That's another thing. You go into the place, you go into the shop and come out. By the time you're coming out, the company gives you the power to get that 35%. I started my business with millions of naira. Even the first time I started, the company I bought things from, maybe they gave me 5%, but they didn't give me more than that. Even for years that I went in to buy things, they never gave me 35%. Just imagine going to a shop, buying something less than 200,000, 100 and something thousand, and they give you 35%, so that the next time you will come and buy that thing that you bought, those products you bought for 163,000, or even when you want to buy anything less, whether it's 1, 2, 3 products, no matter whatever you want to use, you get it less. You get 35, you buy it for 35% less. So any product that you share with others, you make that 35%. You see why? So now you're using it. Now you're loving it. Now you know that this product is good. And then what do you do with things you love? You share it. You see somebody drinking, like I had friends, came over here. I'm in Canada right now. Friends came over to my house yesterday to celebrate my birthday with me. And one of them was, oh, I love fizzy drinks. I love Coke. I said, what? You better go and look at what sugar can do to you. As you're getting old, you better go and look at it. When I came into Forever, I used to love Coke. And I just told her, because I love her. It's not because I want to sell. Because you will not want anyone to die. You will not, you won't see somebody putting their hands on the fire. You say yes. Just like she's telling me yesterday. She told me yesterday and said, I love Coke. Do you have, Susan, do you have Coke? I had to tell her, I don't take Coke. I had to her, please, can you go and see what sugar can do to you, what diabetes have done to a lot of people? And then she suddenly realized that, yes, she's not getting any younger. And what did I tell her? I said, you know what? I stopped drinking Coke because of these products. And I brought my Pomestin Power out. And I said, you see, then 7 years ago, I love Coke. I can drink like 10, but I tell you, 5 bottles, 6 bottles of Coke. Anywhere I go, I stop and drop. But when I started Forever, I got this product. All I do is just mix my product. You mix this product in a bottle water, and then I take it around. I put a little bit of ice and take it around anywhere I want to go. And that was when I told her yesterday that for 7 years, 9 years, I have not taken Coke. I don't have that habit because I know better. What did I do? I just shared something that will save her life. And what did she tell me? She said, thank you. He said, okay, I will get it next time. And that's how you share the product. You're not going to go around selling. You're just going to give value to people. And when I hear that people say that they cannot sell, what you're telling yourself is that you don't have value. You don't value yourself. Because let me tell you, when you get this product you want to share, the person that you're sharing it with is not seeing the product. They are seeing you. They are buying you. They are buying you. You are giving value to them. So we don't sell product. We sell value. Just like I did to that, my sister yesterday. And I'm sure that by the time she goes, she'll say, God, thank you, because she has just defeated diabetes. She has just defeated obesity. She has just defeated high blood pressure. And that is what I did. And that is what we do. So now you come, you share the product, and then that's how you grow. So you can see the company is telling you that, what do I do from here? I'm using the product. I promise you guys, I was going to tell you why a lot of people fail in Forever. You see that combo pack that you bought, and then you go in, oh, I love this product, you're using it. Do you know what some people will do? Some people will use all the products. It's like renting a shop, and then you want to sell clothes, and you go to Paris and buy your clothes and come, and you're buying those clothes and you come and put it in the shop. What do you do? What will you do? Maybe you take one or two, or you take three. Some people don't even take. And then you wear it and your friends see you, they wear the clothes. Do you just go wearing all the clothes that you have in your shop or in the shop? Do you go wearing it? I want somebody to answer me. Is there a chat? Please, if you're listening to me and you are a guest, when people start their shop, maybe you have a fashion home, you go and spend millions of naira to buy your things, and you come back and then you bring it and wear everything in that shop. What happens to the shop the next month? What happens to you? Will you have a shop? You will not have a shop. And that is what a lot of people do when they start this business. They get the products. Instead of them to use some and share some, you see them using all the products. Some might not even use. Some keep it under their bed and expect Forever to work for them. No, what you've just done, you have eaten your capital. If that woman that owned the shop wear everything, that means she has eaten her capital. And then she starts looking for money, maybe next month, to pay her bills. And that is really bad. So what people do when they come into Forever, instead of them to use some of these products and then share it, by the time they share it, others now know their business. You are not doing business, you are just sharing, just like I shared with my friend. See what is going to happen to you. Just sharing the product alone, you will make between 80,000 and 160,000. This is alarming. From that, your first month, get those products. You will get 80,000 to 160,000 by just developing 20 regular customers. And now you're telling me, okay, where can I get my customers from? All you have to do is just look at the people, maybe your family, tell them, what are you using? Just like I did yesterday. Everybody, you have like 4 or 5 families that are drinking 3 aloe vera gel a month. This family is drinking it. This family is drinking it. Before you know, you have maybe like let's do this example. You are sharing these products to about 10 families. You are drinking it, just like I have my aloe vera gel, and I'm drinking it, and I'm looking for my friends. I look for my neighbors. I look for people around me. Oh, my product is amazing. My product, stop drinking this. And I get like 10 families. I'm not even saying 20. 10 families that are drinking aloe vera gel. They are drinking it 3 every day. That's about 30. And that will give you a lot. And that by the time you do that, you do the math with the 35%, you will see that you'll be making between 80,000 to 160,000. Try it and see. What you've just done, you did not eat your capital. So that means that you started this business with 163,000 and you are making 160,000, between 80,000 to 160,000 in the first month while you started it. So when you come in the next month, you want to go and buy products. Remember, you have a 35% discount. That product you bought for 163,000 is going to go down less 35%. So which means that the next month, you have customers. Remember, our products are consumable. Those ones that bought the products, you have these 20 customers, you develop them, regular customers, they are now become your customers. Why would they turn regular? Because our products are consumable, because they are going to come back, because they love our product, because the product is going to work for them. You know, build their body, make them look good and feel good. We trust our products, the proven products that has been sold in 160 countries. So I'm not telling you to impress you, but to tell you that what we have in our product, we can actually boast about it. So you earn this amount. You've not done anything. All you did was to share the product you bought. So you start to share. You share these products, you have your 60,000, 160,000 naira as profit, or even less than, between 80, whatever you have, you go back. You buy the products the next month, the same product for your household. And then your customers, the 10 people that you just bought, the 20 people come back again and say, please, those products I want. You can see how you begin to make money. You've not recruited anybody. You've not talked to anybody. All you've just done is share the benefits of your product because it's working for you and it's good, and they come back on their own to start enjoying. And then you now start to share the business. You teach others how to build a retail business. So once you do that, you're comfortable with your 80,000 or 160,000. You're good to go. I always tell people, if you want to remain there, you can remain there. But if you know where I started, there's a place, there's an opportunity for you to make bigger money in this business. There's an opportunity for you to change your life and change the life of others, because that's why God made you, for you to be blessed and be a blessing. God did not just make you to enjoy that 80 to 160,000 and say, I'm comfortable. But if you want to stay there, glory be to God. Forever is not going to take that away from you. Forever is not going to take your 35% away from you. I love this company. It's for you for life. It's not going to take. So if you're wise, or you need, maybe you want to change your life, you remember my primary food, your relationship is not good, you are not financially balanced, you are stressed in your office, you go to your office or you do a business, nothing is coming, or just like I was doing my business, nothing came out. What are you going to say? You say, oh, it is time for me to build my primary food. My primary food have to balance. I have to live a good life. All you need to do by living this good life is just you teach others to do what you're doing. You can see on my screen, this is me. I am in the middle. And then I have two people that are coming. Remember, I have my own 20 customers. It might even be among those my customers that buy my product, or it might just be somebody that I invited to this meeting. I teach them how to develop their own 20 customers. And I tell you, that is the only thing you need to do in forever. You don't need to go up high. You don't need to spend millions. If you follow this thing I'm teaching you today, you will change your life. You now have 2 customers. Teach them how to develop that 20 customers. You've done it. You are earning between 80,000 and 160,000 that you add. Is an extra income. You add to your income. You are good. All you have to do is don't teach them, and then you bring them in. You are now 4. How many customers do you have? You have 40. You now have what? Your customers. You have 2 members. You have 40 customers now. Remember, you are 2. You have 40 customers. That 40 customers, your team is growing. You're building a large team. Those 2 members too, they start enjoying their 80,000 to 160,000. I'm breaking this down so that you guys will know that we have an amazing system, an amazing structure. You have another 2 members. The 2 members you have multiply themselves. They become 4 members. And then you have 120 customers. Remember, you have only 20 customers. Everybody is feeling good. Feeling good using the product, feeling better, enjoying their 80 to 160,000 naira that you just coming into their pocket by sharing their business. By those people that bought the aloe vera gel, they are coming back every month, they are enjoying, and they are doing that, and they are enjoying. So you are making that money, no stress, no business, no office, no shop, no employee. You are just making, and you are teaching your people to do the same because you want them to live a good life. So 2 plus 2 times 2, 4. You times 4. The 4 people now come, teach them the same thing, they become 8. The 8 people, teach them the same thing, you now become 16 members. You only have 2 people. How many people do you have there? You have 1 customer, you multiplied yourself and you became 2. You can see how it grows. Now, this is not put somebody, it's not like other MLM. We are not MLM here. You are just teaching people, not that put 1 person on that you put. No, that is not what we are doing here. You're teaching everybody to feel good and look good and earn money even at that stage. And then you now start, you have 30 team members. Everybody is doing the same thing. The same thing. You came in, you bought your combo pack, you did not eat your capital. You did not put your capital under your bed. You did not give your capital out. This is business. You do it and then you make your money back. You won't have any cost. Like some people will say, okay, I invested money into forever every month. What you did when you came in was that you ate your capital, and that is the only reason why you had to look for money from somewhere else to put into forever the next month. If you did not eat your capital, you love the product, you share the value, you're proud of yourself, you can tell people about, this is what I take it to, it's going to be good for you and your health. You save people from having all these diseases that will kill them. You start earning that money. You will not have to spend a single money again into this business. So you can see you have 30 team members, 600 customers. And how many customers do you have? Susan, I just have 20 customers that I service and love them every month. And then you can see with that 30 team members, you now start to earn between 250,000 to 1 million. Why we do it, it depends. It depends on what you want to do. That's why you have the range here. So if you are a go-getter, you go for the 1 million. If you are not, you're satisfied with what you have, you can stop in the 250K. So forever is by individual. You do what you want to do. Nobody forces you to do what you don't want to do. It is your why. It is your secondary food that you're thinking about. It is that thing that will nourish your soul. You want to be significant. You want to be able to live a dependent life. You want to look at yourself and say, God, I am for free. You want to say, God, I'm leaving this business for my children tomorrow. And that's what drives you. And then by the time you now have these customers, I'll go back, you have these 30 people. All you have to do with these 30 people, just look for 5 people inside the 30 people that know these guys are diamonds, they are good, they want to go, they have the same vision like you have. There is no way you won't get that 5 people, or you won't even get it from somewhere because you are growing bigger. And see what this will do to your time. What have you just done in my last, what have you done here? You have multiplied your time. Instead of you going to look for 600 customers, you got 30 team members to look for 20 customers, and you're good to go. And that's what forever will pay you. You'll be earning on this by just leveraging your time, multiplying your time. So what in this business, we say that it is better for you, to earn 100%, from other people than to earn 10% from your effort. Because once you are earning that, you are multiplying your time. You are not spending enough time. All you're doing is just servicing your 20 customers every month. And you agree with me that to service 20 customers and then service about 50 customers is not the same. You need more time. But Forever is telling you, service your 20 customers and teach others to build that same. And then you now begin to look for 5 people inside that team or anywhere, and now start to build a team because you want to dream. And I will tell you why people decide to do this. I got to that place where, I taught 30 people to do exactly what I was doing, became manager. And then as you grow, your discount grows in this business. This business is amazing. Your 35% will now start growing. As you're developing that customers, as you're getting more customers, your discount will grow from 35% to 38%, from 38% to 43%, from 43% to 48%. Your discount will grow, which means that you are not going to earn that 180,000 naira again. Somebody is doing this math, is mind blowing. Because once your team, you're teaching those people to do the same, and your customers are growing, by the time you get to that 600 customers, your discount is now 48%. And that's when you now say, okay, I want to build a team. So what happens when you now build a team in this business? This is it. You coach your business leaders to develop their own independent business. Remember, you have 30 people now in your team. All you need to do, with the help of the management, with the help of what this business that we're doing, with everybody, your team members, you are not alone. This is a business that you have for yourself or not by yourself. You bring everybody together. You teach them. With the help of everybody, you now teach them to build the same 600 customers the same way you did it. Forever is about pouring what you have inside of you into somebody else to just do exactly what you've done and see where this is going to take you. This is the power. Just 5 people doing exactly what you have done. You multiply the 5 members, 100 customers. They multiply themselves. They become 25 members, 600 customers. They multiply themselves, 125 customers, 625 members. You now become 15,600. You only have 20 customers there. That is the only thing you have. This business is amazing. 20 customers. I don't know who has a shop in there. I don't know somebody that has something that has been selling. Tell me, with 20 customers, can you do anything? You can't do nothing with 20 customers. You will not even make 200,000 a month, not to talk of this. With 20 customers, developing people doing the same thing, you see that your income, you are now 780 team members in your business. You have 15,600 customers, but you only have just 20 customers inside there and just 2 people or so that you brought in. It's amazing. You can do it any way you want, as long as you know that you have to build those 20 customers by that product you bought, and see what your earning is. You now start to dream of people earning 1 million to 9 million. And this is when what? Your life begins to change. You find 5 key people, multiplying your time, working with 5 people, and then you get to that 1 million, and then that's change of life for you. And I'm going to show you, and might be asking where to find my 5 people. I've told you, you can find it from those people that are using your product. If those people are using your product, just say, oh, I'm okay with my product. You can find them from social media. You can find them everywhere around you. They are there, because you know your why, your plate. You're looking at your plate. You're focused on that, your plate. What is on my plate? What is on my plate? My secondary food. Am I happy? My relationship. So you can imagine that you have 750 people in your team. What kind of relationship? Even if you have a bad day anywhere, by the time you go to your chat room, everybody's happy. Sometimes when I'm feeling down, all I have to do is just do a video call to my team members, and we all start laughing. Sometimes we laugh towards the evening. And when you have that kind of spirit, that kind of team, that's how you develop your team. That's how you do this business. We just talk and laugh, and I nourish my soul. Before I know it, everything I'm thinking about, I've left it. Even if it comes with your home, whatever it is, it will help you be a better wife. It will help you be a better husband. It will help you be a better father. That is the relationship. So I want everyone to look at your relationship. Look at what you're getting from where you are. Are you balanced? So this is what you get when you begin to build a team. You have uncapped, unwillable income. You decide your goals. The system helps you achieve them. You can do it part-time or full-time to fit around your commitment. 2 hours a day, 3 hours a day, depends. Full training, support, just like we're doing right now. We do training, we do support. Your team will train you. The global business will train you. The forever business at Nigeria will train you. Your team members will train you. You will train yourself. And then you now can come to the time of changing your life. Those customers that you have built, your team, your 20 customers, multiplying your time, now is the time to change your life. And that's what we're talking about in Forever. And this is what it is. Now, Forever offers additional opportunity by just developing 20 customers and teaching others to do the same. You now begin to earn extra your income. You're earning your 1 million to 9 million every month. It's amazing. And then Forever now add other benefits to it. You now begin to earn things like earn the car of your dream. The money is an incentive. You can decide to use the money to buy a car. You can decide to use the money to do anything, save it and pay your children's school fees. Forever gives you. With that structure I have showed you, there is nothing you cannot achieve in this business. There is nothing you cannot. You will not pay, you will not spend a kobo because you did not eat your capital. I always say that. You didn't eat it, you invested it, build your customer, nourish your 20 customers, and teach others to do the same. And then you see the car Forever to drive. These are people all over the world that have gotten to that stage, and this is what they are earning. And to God be the glory. You saw it when I came in. I've done Forever to drive 1, 2, 3 levels. That was telling you this is an incentive that you can do by just following the structure I have taught you. Don't worry, but just look at the structure and tell yourself I can do it. And then you are not doing it alone. We are going to take you by the hand and teach you. Teach you how to even build your customer. Teach you how to even tell people about if you are saying, how am I going to tell somebody about I will put you in a chat room. All you have to do is just buy your product today, buy your combo pack, and then everything we work together, we take you by hand and we teach you what to say. We will give you script to give to people, even if you don't even know how to share it. So this is my own I got. I've in 7 years, I've qualified for this incentive 3 times. That means every 3 years, Forever will give you money to invest. Every month, they'll be paying you a certain amount that you can set aside to buy a car or buy anything by just doing that structure that I showed you. So, and then you can travel the world. That structure will take you. Did you see my structure from 80,000 to 80,000 to 160? Use the product, enjoy the product, share the product. You teach others to do the same, build customer base like you did. You start earning between 250 and 1 million. And then you now build a team. And then you start seeing that your 1 million go to 9 million. And after that, the company will now start traveling the world. Travel the world. You can see this is one of our global rally. Global rally is a perfect place to make new friends. The friends, you cannot be wrong with friends and relationship. That is something that it can actually give you peace, because sometimes when you have negative people around you, your whole day is messed up. You won't be able to do anything. So you have these friends all around. This is Global Rally. Global Rally is exciting. You are traveling the world. I told you in my biography, you saw it. 7 years, 17 global countries, 17 global travels in 7 years. Is amazing. Ego Manager trip, Pattaya, Dubai, South Africa, Greece. Greece was awesome. Dubai was, it's amazing where you travel. And then you come to what we say, show me the money. By just doing what I have told you to do, it will come to a point where you now start earning what we call the chairman bonus. Chairman bonus is amazing. I have done it. I've earned level 1, level 2 chairman bonus. My first chairman bonus was $6,000, up to between $6,000 and $45,000. And the year I got my $45,000 as chairman bonus, that was the year I told my husband, we were coming from Dubai, I said, you know what, I need to quit. And that's when I went to my shop in the Highbrow area of Lekki Phase 1. I closed it down. My husband was looking at me. I said, yes, what will I be doing in that shop? With $45,000 all the way from Dubai, coming back from a global rally. And that was not even my first chairman bonus. That was about my 5th chairman bonus. And every year, to the glory of God, I've qualified for this chairman bonus. So that is, you see that your life begins to change. So what I'm telling you, what's next? Whether you want a better health or want a better lifestyle, Forever Living has the product and the opportunity. I don't know what your dreams are. I don't know what your whys are. Like I told you from the beginning, get the circle of life. Draw it today. I told you the day I saw this business, I did not sleep. I didn't even know what was the circle of life. Thank God for knowledge that forever takes you. You begin to dip into things that you don't know. At that time, I went to my bed. I said, God, look at my life. I don't have this. Financial freedom. Somebody come and say, Susan, Mrs. Itemuagbor, can I have 10,000? I'm driving a Lexus. I don't have 10,000 naira in my pockets. My mother sent message from anywhere. I'll be begging my husband, please, can you give me money to give to my husband? A lot of us are here, a lot of women. I have a program coming up. Women, tell yourself the truth. Men, tell yourself the truth. 2012, I told myself the truth. I told myself I'm tired of living. Even if I had everything going for me, but did I have my own money? I remember the day I brought my car to my house, which I gave to my first son. My first son was 16 years, when Forever gave me my first car. And I told my son, he's going to be 26 in December. I said, he was schooling somewhere in Canada. I said, give me a good grade. I will work in Forever to make sure Forever gives me a car. And that was exactly what I did. I was new there, but I knew what I wanted. I know that I didn't want to go back to where I was coming from. I didn't want to go back to the point where I'll be begging my husband money to send to my mom, or go in church. You are in church, you're doing offering. You are using your elbow to knock your husband. You want to kill him and tell him, please, can I have offering money? Is that life? So this is where I need everybody to focus on. Look at yourself. It might not just be husband. It might be your mom, it might be your dad. It might be your uncles. Because Nigerians, we're fond of having an uncle or auntie that help us. But realize that uncle and auntie cannot be there forever. They might not even die. They might tell you, go to another place. I'm married and have children. What will you do? Are you going to now live that life? Live that life that God did not create you to live. We have an opportunity here that will make you feel good, you live good, and share those products. And then you begin to live a life of significance. Are you touching souls? Are you changing life? God made you a blessing so that you can bless. If you are in that office, you go there, you receive 2 million, 10 million naira. I don't care how much you receive. But if you are not touching life, you are not changing life, there's nobody out there that say, this is what this man did for me. I tell you, you are not fulfilling purpose. This business helps you to fulfill purpose. And we have a lot of people, all our top leaders today, they have orphanage home all over the world because they got to a point, the money they receive, 9 million every month. What would somebody do with that? The next thing is to think of building an orphanage home somewhere. And you see that they begin to give back to society. And that is what this business is all about. It's not really about you. The day I came into this business, the person that brought me did not know that she is going to change my life forever. And I thank God that day. It was the day that I will never forget. I told you before that at the end of this meeting, you are going to focus in your inner self. Focus in yourself. Tell yourself the truth. Is it the life I am made to live? Is this what I am made to do? Is this why God created me in his own image? So if you are not fulfilling purpose, if you are not touching life, if you are not nourishing yourself, your secondary food, your career, your business, your relationship, your financial status is nothing to take home. You better go back and think about yourself. And let me tell you, this business did it for me. I'm not trying to impress you. It will do it for you too. I can do anything I want. Anything I go to the shop, buy anything I want to buy. It never used to be like that. But I thank God I took the decision to change my life. So what am I telling you? Ready to get started. This is all you need to do. 162,000 to give you that life I have just described, to make you that woman that you want to be, to make you that mother that will wake up one morning and say, my son, don't worry, I'm going to give you a car. Your daddy is not going to be the one to buy it. I will be the one to buy it. Thank you for my business. They will give you. And when I brought the car home that day, my husband told everybody in my team, told the driver, please take all the cars in my compound out. My wife is coming. Remember that car was the smallest in my house. I'm not trying to boast. That car was the smallest in my house, but my husband gave me dignity. Told everybody, can you take the cars out? My wife's car is coming. I drove out the car from Forever Living in Ikeja to my house in Lekki Phase 1. And that was what happened. It was like a fun fair. And the day I gave the car to my son was 16 years old. And I bought the car. I remember when he was in Lekki British, I would tell him, when his mates were learning how to drive, he said, Mommy, I want to drive. I said, don't worry. When it's time for you to drive, I didn't even know what was coming for me, but God has gone ahead. And I thank God that I did not make a mistake or deny this business. I did not say no, because that was where I didn't know what God was taking me to. I told him, I said, don't worry, your friends are learning how to drive. Your time will come. It is not time yet. But you know what? When I gave my son the car, when he was 16, his friends that were in school that were struggling to learn how to drive with it, they didn't have their own car. But 16 years, the car is parked in my house in Lekki Phase 1 there now. Anytime he comes, he has his car. Those friends that he was struggling to, everybody was driving a car. And then he was like, they are still driving their father's car. But my son has his car parked there. Nobody drives it. So that is the life I want you to think about today. Or you want to do something, or somebody say you are going to beg people. That is what this 162,000 has given me. This life. I started a business with 20 million, whatever, when my husband paid for. He didn't give me the life. And I was still going back to him every month to tell him, please, I need house rent to pay Arobieke. Everybody knows where the Arobieke, Victoria Arobieke is in Lekki Phase 1. That's where my business was. I closed that business down. The biggest children entertainment industry, even at that time in Lekki Phase 1. I closed it down because of a business I started with 162,000. Tell me a business that can do that for you. So I need everybody to focus. Focus on your inner self. Focus on your mind. And why do you consider your plan? You cannot fail in forever. I tell people, I boast. I'm not trying to, I tell you, I'm a pastor. I will tell you, you cannot fail. If you do everything I've told you to do, every that structure, don't eat your money, don't eat your capital money. Yeah, use it to change life. Tell that woman that is taking sugar not to take sugar, give her this drink, or give her this, or give her the aloe league. You come back from work, you are tired. Please, anytime you see somebody tired, please drop this. I put this on my bed every day. These are things you go and buy in the market. If you look at, if I had been going to shops in Lekki Phase 1, would they have changed my life? I would still be buying those things today. I would still be spending more than 160,000. And I know a lot of you here, or you know a lot of people that spend more than that to buy the things for their homes and their family. Or even if it's 20,000, I know people who have started this business with 20,000 and they are living a life. I know people who went to the business presentation with 100,000. They didn't even have money. I have Shola, the amazing young man in Forever. The day he was going to do a business presentation, it was the person who invited him that paid the 100,000, the 100 naira that he used to enter Molue to go to Ikeja. But today, he just bought. Did you see the Porsche he bought just 1 week ago? After 6 or 7 years. And that is what 160,000 will do for you. 162,000. So you cannot fail in this business. It's the greatest opportunity in the world. 20 years from now, you'll be more disappointed by the things you didn't do than by the ones you did do. So throw off the ball lines. Stay away from the safe harbor. Catch the trade winds. I told you from the beginning, I said the scripture Bible, I love that scripture that said the children of Issachar, they know the time and season. If there's no time to join Forever, it is now. Even if you've done Forever before, you throw it away. Go and pack your things and come back. This is the time, not the time. This is the time for people to think about preventive than curative. People who died, lost their life. A lot of them who lost their life during this pandemic were people that have health issues, underlying issues, had high blood pressure, had sugar, diabetes. They couldn't resist. Their immune system was low. That is people who suffer, and that's the people God has called you to save. Even in your home, in your family. And that family that you are giving aloe vera gel, 3 aloe vera gel, that 10 family, that 20 family that are drinking 3 aloe vera gel from you every month. You're saving their lives. You're building their immune system. So stop telling people that you sell aloe. Tell people that you sell life and you sell value. And that is what we sell. So I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what your life is. I don't know what you are doing. But I want to tell you, this business has changed my life. By just investing that and a couple of hundreds. I've been to everywhere. I've traveled the world. I've done so many things. I'm in Canada right now. I make money from 6 countries. I was calculating my global bonus the other day. I took my bonus recap. I was going through it. I was amazed how much is in my global account. I'm coming to Canada. I don't bring any money when I come to Canada. I don't even bring. Right now, I came to Canada in March to see my daughter, and then I'm stuck here. I didn't bring my card, but thank God, I buy my things online. I use my card. I didn't do it. I buy my product here. And the money I earn from my global business is the one that is doing me, that is paying my bills. I'm in a school now. That school I just came into, I'm not trying to boast. It's almost $8,000 for the school. Thank God for my darling Madam Oyemade that introduced the school to me. Institute of Integrated Nutrition. That is the one I'm doing right now. You're improving yourself. Forever is not just about selling aloe. It's about you going from one level. How many of you have been in business? Did you ever consider going back to school? That school is almost like $7,000, $8,000. Who do you think is paying it? What I did when I came in, I put my wife, my global business is going to pay this. No husband is going to pay for me. I'm not even going to use my income from Nigeria. And what did that? I started showing my drink, showing my friends the drink this, don't drink Coke, drink this, take the Active C, take these. People who have everything issues, use the skin, use the bowl. And that's how I make my global income to pay for my school, even here. And I'm doing it online. So what are you today? What are you doing? Look at yourself. What did you start 7 years ago? Are you still where you are? Whatever, financial or anyone. So I don't know. I need you to focus on your inner self. This program, we call it focus. Today is about focusing on yourself. Don't focus on anybody. Focus on yourself. Don't focus on people around you or the negative people. Just focus on yourself. Think about yourself. Think about your life. Think about your children. Think about how you're going to wield this business to your generations to come. And then take that decision today. Go back to whoever invited you. Thank you for investing an hour of time, oh Lord, to this company. You now have 3 options. Yes. If you contact the person who invited you. This is true. Mr. Ajayi, please, can you mute people that are disturbing us? You know, if you're ready, please go back to whoever invited you here. Contact them. Tell them, I can't sleep this night. I need to live a life of significance. I need to use this product. If you have started forever before, like I said, if you've eaten your capital, go and get it again. You don't have need to. I tell you, you will tell me, you come back. My name is Pastor Susan. It's okay, Itemuagbor. I will tell you, if you do the business, you will never invest a kobo. Another kobo into forever. You will never. When I see people say I invested 10 million, I tell them you ate your capital. That is my only word I tell them. And they'll say how? I'll explain to them you ate your capital. And I'll give them the structure of the woman who started a boutique. And she came into the boutique, put all her clothes in the boutique and wore all the clothes. And then she wants to make money. It's not done. And you treat forever like that, you will never do. You will always continue to invest money and forever will continue to make money out of you. Because the wisdom is not there, because you didn't focus. So I want all of you listening to me today. If I can do it, you can. This is the time. A lot of people have lost their job. Salary cut. People are suffering. This is an opportunity that you have right now. Not only to make money from Nigeria, but make money from all over the world. And you have a life that you'll be proud of yourself. So hurry up. Contact the person who invited you to this presentation. You know, where you have the information in your memory. Don't procrastinate. Procrastination is a thief. It will steal it from you. This, everything I've given you today, it's going to steal it. What you are going to do, the day I saw this business, I came home, I wrote my dream, I wrote my why. I said, God, this is the time I can't live. God, you said I'm a helpmate to my husband. Make me a helpmate. And God has made me a helpmate. Wherever my husband goes today, even if he's not there, I can bring out my money, do whatever I want to do. And I tell people I make more money from my husband than what I make before. Because when I use that money, you come back and give me ×3. So it is not, if you see whatever it is, go back to the person who invited you here and tell them, I need to live a life of significance. My secondary plate is not balanced. I need to balance. And it is only by having your financial, everything in together, the food you eat, that is how you can nourish your soul. So let your smile change the world, but never let the world change your smile. Don't let the world change your smile. Let your smile change the world. Transform lives. God has made you to be a blessing. And this is the business that can make you achieve that purpose. And I tell you, we are here for you. So I want to thank everyone that has joined me today. Please go back to the person who invited you here. Tell them, I can't live this life. Be truthful to yourself. Let this be the light bulb moment for you. Enough of living a mediocre life. Enough of living a life of insignificance. Enough of living from paycheck to paycheck. I used to be in that position. I didn't have anything. I didn't have my money, but I drive Lexus and whatever, the best car in Lagos Road. But I didn't have it. Until I got to that point, I had to focus on my inner man. I had to look at my inner self. I took that decision. 7 years and 9 months. I'll be 8 years. It's not even 9 months. October 12, I'll be 8. Just a few years ago. 7 years. I was 49 when I came to Forever. What did I do before my 49 years old? But what I've done after 49, I'm 50. I was 56 yesterday, to the glory of God. I'm looking better, looking healthier, looking good, looking awesome because of what this opportunity. I've traveled the world. I'm a woman of my own ways. Show your women here, if you're a woman here, show your husband the money. Do something that will make him proud of you. A wise woman once told me, thank God to Oma Ata. Oma Ata once told me, say, if you're a woman, you are not contributing anything to your household. You are like a furniture. You can be tossed up and down. Do you want to be that? Do you want to be that? So change your life today. Change your thinking to change your life. Thank you so much for listening to me. I just hope that I've been able to bless one soul there today to give you the life that is unbelievable. Thank you all, and I appreciate. All the way from Canada, this is Susan Isoka Itemuagbor. May God bless you all. Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Ajayi. Go.